My internet just went out. Okay, yeah, what the heck? That was so annoying. Stream didn't crash, my internet just disconnected. It says unstable, there's no way, right? Okay, yeah, no, it's not. Okay, you guys are posting F in the chat. We should be live. Like, my internet just stopped, like, just disconnected for like a couple seconds. I was trying to load the page with Flabebe or the Route 7, and it just wasn't loading. So it wasn't like OBS or anything. It was just my internet. Oh wait, you can repel trick the white Flabebe. Yeah, I know it's back. Been back for over a minute. I'm guessing it's a different stream though on YouTube now, which is annoying. I hate how it does that. Yeah. I hate how it does that. That's so... I have to like re-edit this. It's so stupid. YouTube streaming is so like... It is... There's so many little things that they could just easily change that they for some reason don't, that'd make it so much better. Like, I gotta go through and like edit these settings again on YouTube just because it like changed the stream to a different thing. Alright. Okay, yeah. See, that's annoying because like I can't even just like go in and like answer people's questions on like the last chat. I don't know where it cut out for you guys. But yeah, my internet just disconnected for like 30 seconds, so I like just had to go offline. But it's okay, we didn't get anything. We did like one encounter. I was looking up if I could repel trick Flabebe, and I was looking up the levels and the encounter rates, and I couldn't load the page. I was like, what happened? And then it told me that OBS disconnected. What's up, Lucas? Welcome in. And anyone that is new, welcome in, or came back, welcome back. Okay, wait, where does it say? This is grass. Oh, yeah. This is right. Is it different for the yellow, white? Well, I'll see if going in the grass is different than the flowers. So I can do a repel trick, but it doesn't look like it ups it by an... It looks like it's gonna up it enough to be significant, like almost doubling the encounter rate, but... So this is 56 encounter rate. Yellow is 56. Is grass the same? Okay, it's all the same. Level 14 repel trick. Should I do it? Quick question: would catching them in original game then evolving in later games be a good idea? That's what I've been doing. I don't know where you've been. I have a full like series on my YouTube channel. I also have like the VODs of like the past generations. Your Wi-Fi disconnected too? That's very coincidental. Is there like... Oh, this is my stream, my old stream playing. Oh, wait, is this the new one? It's gotta be... I don't know why that one has volume. Okay, this is the... I don't know why that was playing. volume it shouldn't have been. I said that wasn't an echo, that was just the stream had volume on YouTube when it shouldn't. I don't know why I did that. Alright. You want to try this challenge like this, but for a fan game? Interesting. I'm not the biggest fan of fan games. Chain fishing? Are we just saying shiny hunting methods? SOS? I don't know what you're asking. Okay. Do I have a level 14 Pokemon? Not in my party. I probably have one though. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna save though, so I don't just like waste a bunch of... This is not where I needed to be. Oh my gosh, dude. This is not where I needed to be. I thought this was the daycare, and it wasn't. Now I'm in a bunch of dialogue that I don't care about. Did the stream crash? No, my internet just disconnected for like a few seconds, so I had to go offline and then back online. Not even Pokemon Uranium, it's a fun fan game. I don't enjoy playing through Pokemon games, so no, it doesn't matter what fan game it is. Alright, here's a level 14 Spritzy that I just got. Hopefully this makes it a little better. It should almost double the encounter rate of the White Flower Flabébé. I'm gonna save though. What's up, Charles? Welcome in. The streams don't usually crash. I've only had like my computer crash once on stream. If stream goes offline, it's usually because of an internet issue. Repel. I guess I'll start with the super repels that I have. Do I have? Oh, I don't have super repels. Okay. Well, that didn't seem like a slow encounter rate. What if we got it first try? That'd been crazy. Find any shinies today? Nope. Have yet to find a single shiny during this whole series I've done. Am I gonna need a smoke ball? Do I have a smoke ball? Oh my gosh, I'm gonna need a smoke ball. Tell me I have one. I do not, of course. Alright, guess I gotta look up where to find a smoke ball. Yay. Aren't repel tricks great? Lost Hotel on Route 15. Dude, it's gonna be some freaking maze. And I'm gonna have to go through the whole thing, probably just get a smoke ball. Route 15 side at the south end of the first hall. South end of the first hall. Dude, sometimes, man. South end of the first hall. Bulbapedia and Cerebi sometimes have the worst freaking descriptions for how, like, where you find these things. So we have to look up a 30-second YouTube video to find it. Actually, I might as well just soft reset. No, might as well not waste the repel, you know? Alright, can I get to this hotel from here? I'll just follow what this person does. They're showing the map. Did they just fly back to the town they were already at? They totally did. Wait, why did I have to go? Well, maybe there'll be something here I need. Nope. And I totally just missed where I was supposed to be going. Okay, so we go in there. We go down that hall. Okay, so it's just down there. Sometimes you have to watch a video to find items. Yeah, because Cerebi and Bulbapedia's descriptions can be extremely vague. It'll be like, west side of the south side of the east side of the north side of the one room in the one floor of that one thing. And you're like, okay, can we just like... I guess that's not vague. That's like way too descriptive. But like sometimes they'll literally just be like, east side of this place, and there'll be like 50 different rooms, and it's like, okay, there's like 5 rooms on the east, which one is it, you know? Oh, I just totally just used flamethrower on a Litwick. Okay, well, I mean, it went for Memento, so it worked out. How goes the Kalos Dex? We're at 91 out of 162. After this, can you get the shiny charm? Not only can I not get the shiny charm after this, I won't get the shiny charm after this. You have to complete the full national dex to get the shiny charm in X and Y. We're not doing national dex. Why don't I stream directly off my PC? What do you mean by that? What, is that not what I'm doing? Did I find Mew? No. Oh, like an emulator? You mean like why don't I use an emulator or like a screen capture, like a capture card? Cause I like the physical copies. It's a lot more complicated to try to use an emulator to like get stuff connected to each other. And then the reason I don't have a capture, I actually have a capture card on this 3DS. But it broke, and I have no means of repairing it because the company that made the capture card and installed it went out of business, so I can't get it fixed. And if I want to get another capture card, it's going to be just, like, way too expensive and not worth it at all. If that's what you're asking. I don't know if that's what you're asking, though. Even if you use an emulator, Nintendo shut down Yuzu and Citra. Yeah, true. Okay, we got the smoke ball. Are you going for all forms as well? Yeah, we're doing all gender differences, all form changes. That's why it's 162 and not like 60 something. There's only like 60. There's only like 60 or so Dex entries in Kalos in Gen 6. Okay, now we're gonna use the Repel trick. I did not find Shiny Mew. I didn't find you would know if I found Shiny Mew. I am on the wrong tab. There we go. If I found Shiny Mew, I would have tweeted it. There would have been a highlight for it on stream. There on my Twitch channel. There would have been like, a bunch of means of knowing, or if I got it. Maybe this Repel trick is bad. 50% though. There's no way. Am I in? Did I not switch the Pokemon? My Spritzy leveled up. Oh my gosh, dude. I gotta find another. Oh. I'm not gonna resave. My Spritzy leveled up because I had to battle a trainer. That's so annoying. That's not what I want. Is there a way to switch to items? Okay, I guess not. There probably is. I just not doing it. Guess I gotta find another level 14 Pokemon I can use. Alright, this Flabebe is level 14. Do I consider RNGing and glitching illegal? I don't consider them illegal, I don't condone it, I don't care about them. I like glitching, in terms of like making shinies, like shiny, you know? If you use glitches to like unlock an event or something that was like unavailable, or to like access a certain Pokemon that you then like shiny hunts the way it was intended, I don't have an issue with that. But yeah, I don't really agree with like using RNG manipulation or like glitching a Pokemon to force it to be shiny, if that's what you're asking. Okay, I'm just gonna save again. I think our Repel's still going. Where'd I get the Loot Llama? I made it. I made it back in 2018. There's like 72 unique Pokemon from Gen 6. I don't even think it's that many. I think it's like 60. I think 70 is more in line with Alola. One, two, okay, wait, so Chespin is 650 in the Dex. And Volcanion is 721. Oh, maybe it is 70. That'd be 71, right? 721 minus 650. 71. Okay, never mind. Then Alola must be like just a few more. $72. Oh, is that not? Did I do the math not including Chespin? That could easily be the case. Will you send them to home? Yeah, that's the whole point of this. It's like a home living dex. We're just doing it in the original games only. So like part of the forms will be like Hisuian, Sliggoo, and Goodra, you know? Like Hisuian, Avalugg. Like we have to get those in later gens. It's for home. Will you send Diancie from Go? No, I'm not using Go. I'm doing original games only. Unfortunately, there's no way to get Diancie, so I'm just gonna use the one I already have. Same with like Volcanion, Hoopa, Pokeball Vivian. This is the first gen. It's not really the first gen because there was the Pikachus from Gen 1, but I mean, I have all the info on like my YouTube channel on my Gen 1 Living Dex challenge, so I would recommend looking up that video. That's not a white flower. I mean, to be fair, the white flower is still really rare. It's just like almost twice as likely to appear. You got the Corsola chain to 40. Hope you don't screw it up. Well, if you don't encounter anything, you should be fine. Do I have to catch another Spritzy? I don't remember. I'm not going to, because I'm worried it's gonna level up this Flabébé. I just don't want to do it again. You only have a shiny Zeraora. Yeah, the regular Zeraora is more rare than the shiny one. You can still get shiny Diancie and Pokeball Vivillon and Volcanion through the events. I mean, not like legitimately. There's not like a DNS exploit or anything. Like, I don't know where you're. I'm assuming you're just hacking in the events, right? I'm not using like external devices for this. The official event cartridge is available online. That's not a DNS exploit though, and that's also, you'd have to use third-party software for that, right? Third-party hardware. You'd have to use hardware. I'm not using external hardware for these. Yeah, so yeah, you're using modded. There's no way to do it without a modded stuff. That's, you're kind of missing. I'm not doing like modded stuff. I'm doing like outside of the DNS exploit, like everything is like fully legit. So I'm just gonna disregard your comment then. I was like, man, this Repel is lasting a while. Man, I still gotta get 3 of these Flabébés, man. 3 of them. Good thing that Gen 1 through 4 Mythicals aren't hard to get nowadays, and also Keldeo and Metalwetta. Gen 4 and 5 just aren't hard to get because of the DNS exploit. The other ones, you either can't get them or you have to use like other software or hardware to get it, which is just, I mean, like, that, I'm not saying that's not an option. Like, you're totally free to do that, but that's just not what I'm doing here. Those events will keep running officially until next month or so. The Nintendo will close the online server. Oh, interesting. I didn't even realize that it just uses the Nintendo servers. So I wonder if there will be like a DNS exploit once the servers shut down. Something to think about. Do you get one and breed it? Yeah, I know I can do that. But still need one to get the other 2. It's already 428. What the heck, man? I thought I'd make a lot more progress, but these Flabébés are proven to be difficult. Nope, still haven't gotten Litwick. 15,500 in currently. I'll probably do 500 tonight. Yeah, but the exception with the DNS exploit is that those 3DS events are official, not fan-made. I'm guessing you mean the opposite of what you said, because if the DNS exploit's official, that'd be like the preferred way to get them. But it doesn't matter. Like, it really doesn't matter how you get them. I'm just not using third-party software or hardware. You know? Like, I'm not gonna say, like, your way is better than mine or my way is better than yours, but that's just not what I'm doing here, you know? You mean what you said? You don't, though, because you just contradicted yourself from the other one. You just said that the DNS exploit are official. You just said, like, let me read what you said. Yeah, but the exception with the DNS exploit is that those 3DS events are official, not fan-made servers. That's literally what you said. I'm reading what your message was. So I'm guessing you meant the opposite, because I know the DNS exploit is not official, but like, you're getting the same Pokemon from the same means. It doesn't really matter how you do it. Like, even that, it's like no different than getting them from when the events were released, you know? Yeah, I know the DNS exploit are not official. You just said it, like, opposite from what you meant. Just hit 9.2 on this current phase for Scyther in the bug catching contest. Good luck. What's Scyther's encounter rate for that? Celebies and Crystal, Mew and Jirachi on BDSP, Deoxys and Oras, Manaphy, Fiona, Darkrai, Shaman, Arceus, and Legends Arceus, Meloetta, Indigo Disc, Kelly on the Crown Tundra DLC. Yeah. Are we going somewhere with that? I thought you were talking about, like, the DNS exploit. You can get, like, all of the Gen 4 and 5 Mythicals with the DNS exploit, like, anytime. Like, you don't need any, like, certain hardware or anything. But yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if the next Legends game after, ZA is, like, an Alola Legends game. Because it does kind of feel like, X and Y, like, those Mythicals are just like those are like most of the Mythicals you just cannot obtain right now outside of like Go, and only Go has like a few of them, not all of them. Next in line would make sense if it was Alola, because you can get the Mythicals like in game in like almost all the other Mythicals just like in game. It's really just like what, Zeraora, Marshadow. There's a white flower. Let's go. It's like Zeraora, Marshadow, you can't get it all. You can't get Diancie, Hoopa, or Volcanion at all unless you use Go. So it's like, it does feel like they're picking games where like you can't get the Mythicals in order to like release the Mythicals in-game now. And then the only other one would be like the Zarudes after that. Then like every Mythical will just be like available in-game some way. So it does feel like, I wouldn't be surprised if they did like some sort of Legends Alola after, or just some sort of Alola game after, to just make them available in-game, or at least make them available through like a different game. Who knows? Maybe it'll be like it's kind of hard to compare it to Legends Arceus, but like maybe it'd be like the genies, how like those genies were just in Legends Arceus because they added a new one. Like, what if they just did that with Mythicals? Yeah, in-game Diancie, Hoopa, and Volcanion in ZA. I'm betting on that. They had all the Mythicals in Legends Arceus, so I'm betting that the next Legends game is gonna have all the Kalos Mythicals just available. But you'll probably need save data from like other games. I'm just gonna keep encountering these. That wasn't like too terrible with the Repel trick, and it'd be cool to find a shiny, you know. The DNS exploit Pokemon are the events that some fans recreated exactly as the original ones when they made their own distribution. Yeah, I know how it works. You don't have to tell me this. Like, I understand. I was just correcting you on saying something that was like opposite from what you meant. I know how it works, and I frankly don't have an issue with someone using the official servers but like other hardware or software to get the events. Like, I don't have an issue with that. That's just not what I'm doing here, you know? Like, I'm just gonna use the ones that were from the official events when they were released that I already have, as opposed to like jumping through hoops to get something when like most people just won't really have access to them anyway. One of them's probably gonna need Scarlet and Violet save data. Yeah, probably. You got the first of 2 King's Rex you need from pickup. Nice. Would you repost the list you posted in the previous YouTube stream, the one about the Vivians? Oh, yeah, I can do that. Yeah, because YouTube changed streams. I don't know if I still have it copied. I probably don't, so I'll have to find it again and then recopy it. Don't mind the volume on my phone. Yeah, no, I don't have it copied. I have to recopy it. Alright, there it is. Yeah, in-game and shiny locked, of course. That's how it's gonna be. This is a yellow one, right? Yeah, okay. Yellow flower. Yeah, no, a lot of people, like, I've had people in chat be like, do you think we'll be able to shiny hunt some of the mythicals in Legends ZA? No, we definitely won't. I don't think we'll be able to hunt any of the legendaries or mythicals in ZA. I think the next, like, great few Pokemon games, everything's going to be shiny locked. That's a legendary or more. Yeah, no problem, Pero. Most wanted new Mega. So here's the thing. I'm actually gonna pull it up. I don't know if I'll display it on stream, but I want to pull up the trailer. Just do like a quick rundown of it. If I'm not mistaken, I saw someone point this out on Twitter. I don't know if it's 100% true, because, I mean, I haven't, like, looked too deep into it yet. But I've heard that every featured Pokemon in the trailer is either a Kalos Pokemon or a Pokemon with a Mega, except for Dragonair that got shown off. So let me just, like, see if this is true. So we got Pichu running through the town. So there's like Pyroar, Litleos, which are Gen 6 Pokemon. There's Flabebe, Klefki, Furfrou, Fletchinder, Dragonair, Hawlucha, Gyarados is a Mega, Magikarp, obviously, Gyarados is a Mega. Oh, no, there's a Staryu. Okay, and there's an Emolga. Okay, never mind. That's debunked then. I would it'd be cool to see a Mega Dragonite, although I'm still worried, like... oh, there's also a Crocodile. Okay, never mind. That theory was completely debunked then. But there's Heracross, Pinsir, Onix... Like, there's a lot of Pokemon that have Megas that are featured, and then just a bunch of Gen 6. So there's only, like, a few that aren't, but... Yeah, people are theorizing that there might be a Mega Dragonite because of Dragonair being in it, but I guess that's already debunked because there's other Pokemon that are featured that don't have Megas. But, yeah, I mean, it'd be cool to see Mega Dragonite. I'd be worried they'd, like, it wouldn't be as cool, because obviously, like, when it's your favorite Pokemon... Like, my friend's favorite Pokemon is Dialga, and he was not really impressed with Origin Dialga. So, you know, I wouldn't want a situation like that. But it'd be cool. I've always been like, it's always tough, like, because Dragonite's one of the few Gen 1 Pokemon that just has never had anything happen to its evolution line. Like, no regional variants, no Mega Evolution, no Gigantamax, no other forms in any way. The Dratini line has remained the same throughout the entire series. And it's one of the, like, few Kanto Pokemon that are like that. Like, there's only a couple more that are like that. And I think Starmie's one of them. I think the Starmie line has had nothing happen to it. And, yeah, so, like, on one hand, I'd be like, yeah, I'd be really curious as to what, like, a Mega Dragonite or, like, another form of Dragonite would be. But at the same time, I'd be worried they wouldn't do it justice. So I'm not sure. Other than that, I would love, like everyone else, I'd love to see a Mega Flygon or a Mega Yanmega. Would be hilarious. Stuff like that. Good night, Thor. Thank you for hanging out. Yeah, you need to install the software on a modded 3DS. Yeah, so I'm just not gonna do that, and I'm not gonna like bring light to it because most people, like, you can do a lot of things with a modded 3DS. Like, we don't need like me to like tell people about it. Like, obviously you can like unregion lock your 3DS with a modded Switch, like, or modded 3DS. Like, I'm not gonna say like, oh, do this, because it's just, most people either won't have access to that, or it's just like, you know, it's going to be down a slippery slope of how much I have to explain in the video. So we're just like avoiding stuff like that. Is there a difference between Black, White, and Black, White 2 when it comes to available Pokemon? Black, White 2 have a lot more older gen Pokemon in it. Black and White, until you beat the Elite Four, it's only Gen 5 Pokemon that you can encounter. Black 2, White 2, it's a mix. Also, I'm certain there's a lot more Pokemon you can encounter in Black 2, White 2. Thinking Mulga was in the trailer? Yeah, Mulga was in the trailer. Mega Dragonite should turn into a traditional dragon, 2 legs, 2 wings, so on and so forth. There's actually like an old school like design of Dragonite that I think would work really good as like an alternate form, but maybe with like a few tweaks. It's a little too similar to what we have today. It was like based on like a beta sprite or something. Yeah, it's a little too similar to what we have. Like, I feel like this would be a good base for like an like, I would like this as an alternate form of Dragonite. It's not like worse or better than Dragonite. And it's different. It's probably not different enough, but like, you know, I still think it's really cool. It'd be cool to have a Pokemon like that. But yeah. I'm pretty sure that's a fan interpretation of like a beta sprite, not like an official like Ken Sugimori art. I don't know. But yeah, something like that, maybe a little more different, I think would be really cool. Because some of the Megas are just not it for me. They're like really over the top. Some of them are really cool. I think Mega Sceptile is really cool. That's probably my favorite Mega we have is Sceptile, because it takes everything that makes Sceptile great and just like enhance, like, I don't know about enhances it, but just like makes it work. Like it's like, it still looks like Sceptile, but it's just more than that. And that's what I like with like some of the Megas. Some of them are just not it though. So it's worrisome. Like I want to say like, yeah, I'd love to see a Mega Dragonite, but if they do the freaking Mega Salamence route, I'm gonna be so disappointed, because Mega Salamence is just in my opinion, a stupider looking Salamence. Regional Starmie would be better than a Mega. Yeah, maybe. That one looks like a draw Dragonite from memory, but they did really well. Yeah. Yeah, it's just like based on like the original sprite for Dragonite. Because a lot of Gen 1 Pokemon looked a lot different than they do today. Like, a really popular one is like Charmander used to have like a spike on its back. Furfur being in ZA means that people will finally stop asking for the Pharaoh trim in home. I had a most issue with the Lorraine trim for some reason, because that one you would think would be like a more common one. All right, let me close my door really quick. Hold on. Can you have all the Vivian forms with you as your OT and XY? Yes, but you have to have either multiple 3DSs from different regions and different games to correspond with them, or you need to trade someone who has done that, which in my case, I did it with someone who has done that. I traded with someone. Look up perfection in dictionary, see pictures of Dragonite. Yeah, a lot of people don't like Dragonite because it's like too fat, maybe a little derpy. I think Dragonite to me always was so cool because it reminded me of like more like when I was a kid, like the Dragon Tales dragons. So to me, it screamed like this is a dragon. And it also is like, in my opinion, the perfect level of adorable and like awesome. Like, you know. So I don't need Dragonite to be like drastically a different design, like to make it look more like a traditional like Eastern dragon or something, but you know. If you Google quadrupedal dragon and look at the second image of the realistic drawing, it's what you want its mega to look like. All right, I'll look it up. Let's see. Quadrupedal dragon. You said second image? The one that looks like a weird, like with the pink background? Ooh, I don't know about that. I don't know if I like that. The first image is cooler. It's like from DeviantArt. It would be crazy if what if they made it like the dragons that have like their front legs are like also their wings? That'd be interesting. There's so many routes you could take. Roaring Moon is basically Mega Salamence. Roaring Moon is what Mega Salamence should have been. It's just like that similar concept, but done way better. Mega Salamence is so stupid because it barely changes, and the things that do change is like its wings connect and it gets straps. Like that's all it is. It just like just giving a Pokemon straps is so stupid. Opinion on Pokemon Z does not exist. Pokemon Legends ZA though, I mean, I'm excited for it. I still want a traditional style Pokemon game, but for getting a new Legends game, Kalos was the one I wanted most. You got Shiny Corsola, probably gonna go for another. Yeah, just do it till you break your chain, but if you do it correctly, you'll never break your chain, so. We need a Mega Mew. I doubt they would ever give Mew a new form. Mega Mewtwo C. No, they're gonna do Mega Charizard Z though. It's unfair they ignored Mewtwo's older brother. Mewtwo's older brother? Are you talking about Mew? Mew is Mewtwo's mother. Technically. Is Mega Salamence better or worse than Mega Kangaskhan aesthetically speaking? I don't know. If we're talking aesthetically, I'm not sure how to answer that, but I do like Mega Kangaskhan more because I like it's a unique concept of like it's the baby that Mega evolved and not the parent. So it's like a cool concept in that regard. But I get it. Nah, they bros. No, they're not. Yeah, the new Mega Charizard Z. That's what a lot of people are like memeing about, but I honestly can totally see that happening. Are you planning on doing a compilation of the end of the entire Dex, or at least the 3DS stuff, since Home exists on the Switch for the newer ones? No, I don't plan on doing like a full compilation once I'm done with this. That would just be very, like, unnecessary. Be a lot of editing and it'd be an extremely long video and it would be very unnecessary to do. They hate each other, fight constantly, and are related. That's 100% brothers. Okay, but that'd be like if you are related to your mom and hate her and fight with her and like bicker and stuff with your mom. Like that wouldn't mean you're brothers with your mom. Just means you have a not the most normal relationship with your mom. Do you want to catch AZ's Floette in a Pokeball in Legends ZA? If we are able to catch AZ's Floette in a Pokeball, then yes. We don't know if the Eternal Flower Floette's going to be in it. There's a good chance it is, but not confirmed. Mega Dragonite goes King Ghidorah? No, because they already got Hydreigon for that. And I guess sort of Hydrapple. But Hydrapple has more than 3 heads, so. Fire Leaf Green says Mew gave birth to Mewtwo in the Mansion Plates. Yeah, it says that in the originals too. Mewtwo is a clone of Mew, hence Mew is the parent of Mewtwo. Like, if we're talking realistic cloning and not copying, which it seems though in the Pokemon Mansion, they kind of go off of the realistic cloning route for that. Let's not check a Pokeball at this Krogunk. Mega Kling needs to exist? No. No. I hope Kling's not in Legends ZA. Kling's like my least favorite Pokemon. If you had a clone, it'd be your bro. Technically, it would just be you with a different consciousness. Just been your most arduous gen so far. I'm not enjoying Gen 5. So far, you've been doing the same thing. You kind of been using your vids as a pseudo guide. Gen 2 was probably the most annoying one to do. Gen 3 was the longest, the most time consuming. The scientists are the mom if anyone is. They literally say Mew gave birth. Like, Mew would be the mom. I'm still running the Repel, right? I would assume I am. They lied. Rome, you're just like, you just want your headcanon to be right when it has been proven it's not right. Like, it's okay to just say it's like headcanon for you, but they're not just gonna give us like actual lore stated to us and then you'll be like, oh no, they just lied. Like that's just an invalid argument. Now you painfully grind Zigzagoon to level 41 one at a time whilst you try to get second King's Rock. Good luck. Thinking back, would you rather evolve Feebas in original Gen 3 or remake Gen 3 since they changed the evolution mechanics in Gen 5? Definitely the remake. Way easier to just do a trade than to farm, like, grow berries and then turn them into Pokeblocks and then feed a bunch and then level it up. I evolved mine in, like, Gen 6. So, like, in my video, I evolved it in Gen 6. We don't need to take how they phrase that fact as canon. You don't need to take the canon explanation and how Mew was cloned as canon. That makes sense. What's the current mon I'm looking for? White Flower Flabebe. There's also a solid chance I need Spritzy. So I'm gonna check that actually. I might have only caught one Spritzy. I totally did. Okay, so I need to catch a Spritzy too, I guess. I should do that. Isn't Mewtwo just Mew without a heart? No, Mewtwo is a clone of Mew. Not like exact clone of Mew, clearly. Gen 3 Feebas isn't bad if you have the right natures and you can do the berries traded, your leaf green pickups. Yeah, but in the sense that I'm doing that, that's so unnecessary for what I'm doing. Like, I'm doing this for a home Living Dex. Like, I'll probably do a Gen 3 Living Dex in my Fire Red, and I'll have to evolve it that way. Yeah, I'll have to catch the UBs and Pokeballs. Contrary to popular belief, a lot of people seem to think that the Ultra Beasts are just ridiculously hard to catch in something other than a Beast Ball, when in reality, that's not the case. They're just really easy to catch in Beast Balls. In fact, there's like a bunch of there's a catch rate calculator called the Cave of Dragonflies, and I use it all the time when I'm like catching stuff in Pokeballs. Most legendaries you catch are if you put them to 1 HP and put them asleep, they are like 1.6-ish% chance to catch per ball. The Ultra Beasts are like significantly higher than that. Like, the Ultra Beasts are far from like the hardest Pokemon to catch in Pokeballs. So let's just do like, maybe not Blessed Cephalon. Let's do like Nihilego. I mean, like, even without putting them to 1 HP and putting them to sleep, it's still a higher chance. It's 2.126%. What level do you get Nihilego at? Let's just say 50. It's probably like 50. I don't think it really matters because we're using Pokeballs. We're not even going to do Caught Number in the Pokedex. We can do Roto Catch Power. I'm not even going to do Roto Catch Power. And then 1 HP. 9.6% chance to catch per ball. Like, they aren't going to be hard at all. They're significantly easier to catch than other legendaries, and it's not even that hard to catch legendaries in Pokeballs unless you are really unlucky like I was for Uxie. Uxie was like the only one that was just dreadful to catch. Yeah, I'm gonna use Pokemon Go for Meltan. That you have to. I don't think you can catch Meltan in any other game. Alright, I'm gonna catch the Spritzy because I have not done that yet. You get your tattoo on Thursday? Nice. What's the tattoo of? Critical catch? Caught Guzzler in your 5th Pokeball. It was at half health and not sleeping. Yeah, they're like a lot easier to catch than you'd think. Did I add this? I don't know. We'll figure it out after stream. You have Meltan in Go, but you'd rather not send it to home, so you'll just get a new one. Yeah, it's not hard to get a new one. Dude, I still need 2 of these white flowers. They're like almost 2%. What was it? What was the encounter rate? I have it right here. 1.79. So 100 divided by 1.79. 1 in 55, 56-ish chance to encounter one. Which, you know, that's probably about right, what we've had so far. We're not getting, like, the crazy fastest encounter rate. Also, my 3DS is about to die. I gotta grab the charger. This 3DS battery, it really do suck when it's at like full brightness. I usually have my 3DS on the 3 setting for brightness, but it's a lot harder to show it on screen. Doesn't look quite as good as full brightness. Well, baby has a gender difference. Did I say that? I don't remember saying that. No, it's just got 5 different forms. Same with the evolutions. Catching all of the Pokedex of the game, it's considered like a full living dex. So, if you want like a full national living dex in like X and Y, you'd have to catch like every Pokemon from Gen 1 through 6. What I'm doing is I am doing a full home living dex. So I'm catching every Pokemon, form change, gender difference, etc. And I'm sending them into home. But I'm using like the original games to catch them in. So like, I'm not catching Flabébé in Scarlet and Violet, I'm catching it in X and Y, you know? We're just on Gen 6. I've done the first 5 generations. Flabébé can only be female, if anyone's wondering. There's no male Flabébé. Thankfully, you had the cat Pikachus from your Ultra Moon save. Nice. Yeah, those are crazy ones. I definitely got back into the series at the best time because a lot of the, like, event-exclusive Pokemon that you just cannot get anymore are, like, from events when I was playing. Except for, like, a couple, but I had other means of getting them. Like, for Diancie, I missed out on the Diancie event. But someone in my local Discord said they had gotten, like, 5 or so of them. And they just traded me one. And it's from the original event. They had, like, they got, like, a bunch of those codes for it. Then, for Hoopa, they did, like, a re-release event for X and Y and Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire via just, like, an internet code. And I got those 2. And then Volcanion I got when the event originally released. And then Pokeball Vivian, I had to trade someone on Reddit for that had another one. And then for the Fancy Pattern Vivian, my Y copy that I bought online had it just unclaimed. What are shiny rolls? They're kind of like croissants for shinies. They're like baked goods for shinies. No, a shiny roll is like a roll for a, like something like random number essentially is like think of like rolling dice. That's why we use the term rolls. You have a think of a dice. It has 6 sides. There's 1 through 6. Every time you roll a dice or a die, you have a 1 in 6 chance of hitting a specific number. But each, like, a roll you do is another chance. So, like, every time we encounter a Pokemon, that's like a roll for a shiny, but it's just a 4,096-sided die as opposed to a 6-sided die. Does that make sense? And then when additional rolls are added, that just means you get essentially 2 dice. Like, so say you get Shiny Charm. Shiny Charm adds 2 additional rolls for a shiny. So instead of 1 roll, you get 2 extra with that, so you get 3. So you'd be like rolling 3 dice that all have 4,096 sides. So yeah, that's why we refer to them as rolls. They're just like separate chances, or like added chances for shiny. You think someone caught all the Spindaforms? No, no one will ever catch all the Spindaforms. That's just impossible. Even if you were able to spend a single second catching Spinda, like say you encounter and catch a Spinda before you get to the next counter, it only takes 1 single second, which it doesn't, but let's say it only takes 1 single second to do that. And let's also assume you never repeat Spindaforms, which you inevitably will if you're trying to get all of them. Let's say you never repeat a Spindaform. You always get a unique one every single time until you hit that 4 billion. It would still take you like I think it's like over 120 years or something to do that, like nonstop. No one's ever getting all the spindas. No one ever will. Like, I don't think you guys realize how big of a number a billion is. What has been the hardest gen to get? I said this earlier because someone just asked, but the most annoying one was Gen 2 because the catch rates were abysmal in Gen 2 and the roamers were abysmal in Gen 2. The most time-consuming one, though, was probably Gen 3. Yeah, not enough time in the human lifespan to catch every Spinda. And that's even if you give yourself, like, more lenience. Like, again, I'm using the impossible scenario that would never happen to anyone anyway, is if you never dupe up on one. Like, you would just never get a duplicate, and you only took you 1 second to catch every single one of them. Like, not 2 seconds, not 3 seconds. Like, an average encounter is probably a few seconds, but like to catch, you know? But if you were only spending 1 second and never duped up, you still wouldn't have enough time in the world to catch all of them. They're also not forms. It's just an algorithmic pattern that's on Spinda. It's not different forms. They're not considered different forms. Alright, unfortunately, where am I at on Flabebe? I just need 2 white flowers. I know I can breed for them, but I kind of just want to keep encountering just to see if I can get a shiny, because I haven't gotten a shiny yet in this whole series. But I'm doing a Repel trick, so they're almost double the encounter rate they normally should be. Maybe tonight I'll like mess with like the past powers and stuff to see if I can make them encountered a little faster for next stream. But I'll do like a couple more encounters. Actually, the Repel's gonna wear off. I'm just going to use another Repel. And I'm just gonna save here, and I'm gonna end stream here. We'll probably be back at this tomorrow. If not, maybe another day. We'll see. But we're gonna keep streaming this until we finish it, so. That is gonna be it for this stream. Thank you to everyone who tuned in, and